In this video, I'm going to show you some recent updates that GeneticMatrix made that I'm not so happy about, but hey, we have to work with what we have, and I hope this is helpful for you guys. So especially if you are interested in the true sidereal versions of human design charts and gene keys profiles. So they just made it a little bit more complicated for that, but it's still possible. So I'm going to show you how. And I did a whole nother video about how to pull your chart with Tropical and True Sidereal or Cosmic Human Design and GeneticMatrix here on my YouTube channel. So this is really about the recent updates. Today's July 24th as I'm recording it. I think the email came out 2 days ago. And when I was reading it, I was like, no, that's going to be more complicated, because what you could do is you could switch around between Tropical and True Sidereal once you make your settings, and now it's going to be more complicated. So let's start. Right now, I didn't do anything. This is just my regular human design chart. Tropical is the system that I have here, right? So if I now want to have my True Sidereal version of my human design chart, what I have to do is that there's actually this little thing here, chart astro settings, where I can manually, for a specific human design chart, I can change it. And that's actually a great thing. And I had reached out to GeneticMatrix a while ago and they showed me that. So that's actually a bonus. I think I haven't showed you this before. So you can click on that because I want to have the Cosmic Human Design True Sidereal version of my human design chart, which I have been mostly working with in the last 6 months. So you click on that. And then here, the system, you want to go to True Sidereal, see Shementi. And then here where it says Ayanamsha, you're going to go all the way down to user-defined SVP. And then here you put the actual number in. And there's a whole conversation about what this number is. I made my own sheet for that. Many people say it's 31.72 or 74, but reality is it really changes based on the year you were born. So what I have found so far to be most accurate, again, you can create your own with that. I also did another video about that. I'm using 31.694. I was born in 1982. And I'm going to put that number in here. Okay. Basically, every 72 years, there's a 1 degree shift. So if you divide 1 by 72, you will get the degree and shift every year. So if somebody's now born in 82, I would go up by that 1/72th of a degree, if I said that correct. So now I say update. All right. So now you already see this here. It's saying True Sidereal C user defined. So this is now the version of my True Sidereal human design chart or Cosmic Human Design. You can also pull up your gene keys with that. And it's here. Now, to pull up my tropical chart now, I literally have to remove all these settings here. So it's a little bit of iffy work there, but it's totally possible, right? Now, one thing that I noticed does not work correctly. So there is also a mandala view, which has the whole astrological circle and all the gates and such around. So I'm going to show you how that looks like. So this is now my True Sidereal human design chart. And it says here True Sidereal, but as you can see, we have the 12 signs here, all same size. And that's really how the astrology is in tropical. And in the True Sidereal from Shementi, the one that I'm using, we have a 13 sign type of astrology, right? And it doesn't show this here, even though I selected this here. I'm going to see what happens if I do this now. If I say 13 sign, yeah, it still doesn't do anything, right? It still says the same here. And so what you have to do, I'm going to show you, you have to go now all the way to settings here. And then here I can now change my astrology system. And this is what they previously had on the main screen that I was just on. So that's why it's a little bit of extra work now. It's not as easy anymore. But hey, we're going to use what we have. So I'm going to go now to True Sidereal, see Chimenti here. I'm going to say update. And it says done. Okay. Now I go back to charts and people. And it should show. So here we are, right? It's still what I had done before. And now if I pull up the mandala, now you can see that this is all accurate. It's actually the actual size of the constellation, like we have it in True Sidereal, and the gates are in the correct signs or constellations with that. I also invite you to play around with it a little bit. And if you find anything that works better, please let me know. I'll share with everybody in the comments.